Hello, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Today, playing some mono green in Standard 2022. This is a deck by Jay Gravy. It looks pretty sweet. Gonna try it out. Before I get into the deck, talk just ever so briefly about it. The usual YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Thank you very much for doing that. And information about the deck list as well as timestamps are in the description, as always. So this is the mono green deck that I personally ran into a ton of when I was playtesting the Giants deck in Standard 2022. I was seeing Werewolf Pack Leader and Ranger class all over the place. I like mono green, although this deck is kind of a plague on the format in my opinion. I gotta try it out because this is my type of deck. I gotta see how well it ticks. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it. It's mono green, big creatures, kind of fast. We're gonna fight some stuff with Blizzard Brawl. We got Vorinclex on the top end. Who doesn't love Vorinclex to close out some games? Gonna see how it goes. See you over there. All right, mono green Stompy Standard 2022, the deck that I think is gonna be the deck to beat. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a single snow land for this Blizzard Brawl. It still fights, but I'm gonna be relying heavily on this Werewolf Pack Leader. I'm not sure if I like that or not. You know what? We'll try it. I'm wondering if I should go out with the Kazandu Mammoth. The problem with the Lair of the Hydras is they're going to come in tapped. Okay, fine. Really happy that these aren't like legendary lands. I could easily have seen that being the case. Find the land there, so that's really good. Glad I didn't end up going with the Kazandu Mammoth because now I can go out with the Forest into the Mammoth, having 6 power on the board. And we are up against, of course, Izzet Dragons, the real deck to beat. I think I prefer going out with the Old Growth Troll actually now. Hit a land, Kazandu Mammoth attacks for 5. You know what? I talked myself into the Mammoth. It is ever so slightly more vulnerable, but then again, Dragon's Fire, fantastic card. I can't believe they printed this. It just gives so much fire to this Izzet Dragons deck. 3 damage is fantastic, and then if they're going to have a dragon, they're going to be able to reveal Goldspan Dragon, of course, and deal even more damage. It doesn't seem like the opponent has anything, so that's kind of good. I kind of want to leave up the Inscription of Abundance so I can maybe save it, but I think it's probably better to establish the board. There aren't fantastic board wipes as far as I know in this format, so I think if we go big and we go wide, we should be pretty good. 2 damage and a treasure token. Does that mean Goldspan Dragon with a land drop? Could be. Galazeth Prismari. So the opponent is struggling with lands a little bit, and that actually might open up the opportunity to do this. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, they're struggling. Let's go out with the Pack Leader. If I can draw a card off of that, I'll be super happy. I'm not too worried about like a Goldspan Dragon. It's fine. Imarith, I think is what it's called. That would be a little scary. Hey, there you go. Beating down the best deck in Standard. At least I think it is. Crawling my way up from Diamond 4 after that performance with the Dungeon deck on Wednesday. Anyways, next one. All right. Match 2. More Stompy. Got lucky in the last one. Found the lands when I needed them. And the opponent did not find the lands. This is a very different looking hand because we're starting off with Swarm Shamblers instead of a Pack Leader. Although I think the Shamblers are pretty interesting. Really hard to remove. Guess what we're up against? Stale format. Oh, I lied. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. It's a Rune Crab. Why is it a Rune Crab? All right. I wonder. This is super risky. What I'm thinking is I attack, they block, I can Inscription, putting plus 2/+1/+1/+1 counters on the Swarm Shambler. Do they have a 1 CMC instant speed removal? They have Frostbite. Oh, it's so risky. I'm doing it. I want this rune crab dead. Oh, I'm getting blown out. Oh no. It had to happen at instant speed. Oh. I knew it was going to happen. Why didn't I listen to my instinct? And also, why didn't I put out the Lair of the Hydra there? That was weird. Okay. So, Werewolf Pack Leader, at least that's a card that can go over. And they miss their land drops, so... there's hope. Okay. Still missing their land drop. I don't know what that card could be. If it's maybe a Behold the Multiverse? Maybe? Gonna go out with the Mammoth. No land, please. I know I played poorly with the inscription. I tried to be cute. I don't think that's a reason to be punished, though. Next one. All right. This is match 4, technically. Match 3 in the video. I moved my camera over. My game crashed. I didn't crash during the last game, though. The last game was just against another Izzet deck, and my opponent was just dragging it out. It was so slow. It was like 20 minutes. No game needs to be 20 minutes in best of 1. And I just decided, you know what? I'm going to cut that one out. Nobody wants to see Izzet 3 times in a row. So, get rid of it. Don't need it in my life. Do I want to keep pumping up the Swarm Shambler? The thing is, I kind of expect to get hit by a Skyclave Apparition. So the Swarm Shambler is probably not the best thing to invest a lot of mana into. Then again, I mean, I'm not doing anything with this. We'll see. Oh, I forgot my sleeves again. I just realized. Elite Spellbinder? No. That's not fun. So... I could use this, put the +1/+1 counters on the Shambler, and then they take one of these. Whichever one they don't take, I play. I think that's fine, right? And now they have a 4/4 to contend with on the next turn? Sure. Okay. I don't hate that. It's fine. Hey, that's good. But I think the Gnarled Professor is better to get onto the field. And what do I want to take? Probably this. Yeah. Get in for 4. Nice. All right. It'd be kind of neat if both of these pets were on the field and they recognize each other and they started like shooting I-beams across the field. But that'd be too much to ask from a small indie company like Hasbro. I know their resources are tight. This guy's pretty cool though. This is it. Hey, I was right on the Skyclave Apparition. They take my Professor though. Okay. It'd be nice. I prefer they do that, because if I do kill the Skyclave Apparition, now I can get a 4/4 out of the deal. So I think I'm swinging in. Love a block here. Didn't think so. And Gnarled Professor number 2. Oh, well... I didn't mean to click that. I was clicking on the art and I accidentally picked Containment Breach, which does nothing. What would have been a better thing? I don't know exactly what's in the sideboard. I don't... Exhibition Mascot, maybe? Or Mascot Exhibition, whatever it's called. Alright. Still, they're taking the 4/4s. They gotta give me these back eventually. right? Probably. So I could put out a Sika's Chariot now. I could also put out the Ranger class. I could turn on the Lair of the Hydra for 4, attack for 8. That's not a terrible idea. I think what I like doing, though, is probably the Chariot, because it's going to produce a lot of power to the field. Let's attack in, see if they block with the Skyclave Apparition first. No. Yeah. Chariot's bonkers. And it'll be really nice if I can find a way of crewing that. Of course, I do have the 2/2 from the Ranger class enchantment. So even if they do kill one of my little kitties. Target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls phases out if that permanent is black exile instead. Phases out, like, forever? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Okay. So let's crew. Do I want to? Yeah, I definitely want to load this up. No reason not to. And I think I'm swinging with both. We'll make a copy of the kitty because I like cats. And we'll put a +1/+1 on that cat. You got to put something in front of it. Give me them 4/4s. Oh, just the 1/1? Are you sure? I'll take it. Take what I can get. And then I guess we'll do this and completely miss and gain 3 life. 3 mana for 3 life is pretty good. I mean, realistically, this card says look at the top 6 cards of your library, reveal a creature card from among them, put them into your hand. There aren't that many creatures in this deck. I think there are only like 30 something. So it was bound to miss. Like there was no chance we were hitting on that. So I took my Chariot, huh? Okay. So do I turn on... So if I attack, they block, 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 block. Yeah. Unless they have a way of phasing out my creature again. At least I'm getting some 4/4s in the exchange. All right. Next one. All right, match number 4. Keep going with mono green. All right, so we got the big boys. I'm wondering if I should put out the Hedron on a land. Probably put it on the land side, right? Okay. Build towards our 3rd and 4th turns. Izzet again? Where were you last turn? So that's 3 out of 4 matches. Izzet? Actually, technically 4 out of 5 matches because I did cut that one and it definitely was Izzet control. Yay. Can't believe it's such a stale format already. You couldn't give me a land there, huh? I'm just going to go out with the old growth trolls. 4/4s are such a difficult thing for them to deal with, I think. They're not killing it with a mountain, that's for sure. Sweet. Love it. Well, now they can turn that on, so that's a little annoying. But they're not doing it this turn, so good chance I'm getting in for 8 here. Would love a land because I'd love to go Ranger class, then level it up to level 2 and swing for 9. Getting these up to 5/5s would be great against the Faceless Haven. Okay. One more. Oh, saw it coming. Yes, she did. And I should have. Imarith. Okay. Well. Easiest abundance of my life. All right. Well, crushing the Izzet decks, except for the one I conceded. They just had me under their thumb the whole time. They weren't playing Izzet Dragons. They were playing a weirder, like, just straight Izzet control deck, though. So, next one. All right. Halfway there with match number 5 coming up. Loving this mono green deck. This thing's strong. I think there's no question about it. So what is it going to be this time? This better not be Izzet Dragons. Oh my god. It's so bad. Like, is the format actually just dead on arrival? You're gonna face Izzet Dragons 95% of the time you play this format. Have fun. Yeah. I just don't. I'm not even playing properly. I think, I can't comprehend what's going on right now. I mean, it's working. Do they have a board wipe? No. They might have saw it coming. They probably have saw it coming. Yeah. Saw it coming, mile away. Gonna be hard with only one blue source, though. And I really like Swarm Shambler in this position because if they do remove some of my creatures, I'm gonna make a 1/1, and then with the Ranger class, I get to put +1/+1s on it whenever they attack. So that's pretty sweet. That's a desperation play if I've seen one. How much damage? I have an extra 3 damage for. Very close to lethal here. A little bit less close to lethal now. But you know what? I like that. I love that Ranger class right there. Heck yeah. Load them up. This must be so boring. I don't know if, like, are people grinding out this format and just playing against Izzet Dragon all day? Yeah, well, GG's. Don't even need the inscription here. Well, what do you know? Crushing. Ranger class. Too strong. Couple more. Alright. Anything but Izzet Dragons. Please, Wizards of the Coast. Please. Please, please. Pretty cool opening hand. Oh, yay. It's the Angels deck. I actually haven't seen this deck yet. So kind of curious about it. It's Orzhov Angels. I've heard it's very good. It was the other deck that I was considering for this video. If they want to give me the Luminarch here, I'm taking it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Clever opponent. You know what I gotta get used to doing is bluffing like that when I don't have the inscription or the answer in hand. It's not the easiest thing to do, I think. Gotta have some real willpower to do that. Okie dokie. So that's a scary one. What am I doing here? I probably should have put out the Florahedron. Yeah. I think I like the second Ranger class. That way, if I do draw the land, I can double pump, and I can also put a +1/+1 on the Sworn Shambler here. Might have met my match here. This is a little bit harder to pick on than the Izzet Dragons decks. Maybe they're not the best decks. I don't know. Yeah. What happened there? That was weird. Oh, they must have foretold this card, but it kind of did a weird animation. I haven't seen something like that before. All right, let's see if they're swinging with the Righteous Valkyrie. They are. Love it. No land. Well, now I'm in trouble. Can at least get in with one wolf. A little bit of lag going on right now. That's weird. If they want to give me one of these creatures, they can. They're not going to. They're at 20 life. Why would they block this? Not in a million years. And this thing's going to get to the point very, very soon where I'm not going to be able to deal with it whatsoever. Okay. Well, we got new problems. A lot of new problems. All right, this is a cool deck. I like angels. I like tribal decks. It doesn't matter what it is, even elves. Even though I don't like getting run over by them. But yeah, this hurts. A little late, but maybe it's not that bad because I can abundance. I'm going to do everything I can to stay in this game here. Blizzard Brawl. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm dead. I'm dead in the air. I didn't realize I was at 8 until just then. Attack with the 5/2, hoping they block it. Oh. Well, you stay hopeful until the end, right? You never know. Maybe the opponent only attacks with one. Okay. Well, we were due for a loss, so we'll take it. Cool. Orzhov Angels, I love it. Gonna try it out myself eventually. Next one. All right. Couple more. I called for no Izzet Dragons, and instead I got Angels that kind of dunked on me. So, I don't know, maybe back to Izzet Dragons so I can dunk on them. Opening hand looks good. I'm going to go out with the Hedron. And, yeah. Okay. Hall of the Storm Giants, double up. Interesting. Lair of the Hydra, not what I want to see, but I'll go out with the Kazandu Mammoth because I know I'm going to hit my landfall next turn, and then I can go Old Growth Troll. Maybe build up to a Vorinclex this game. They got to have a bounce spell here, or this is going to hurt, and I'm going to draw a card. They got to do it pre-combat. Ooh. That's alright. That might come in handy at some point in the near future. You know, I really like Blizzard Brawl. This is going to be a saw coming, right? Do I really want to throw away my Old Growth Troll? No. 2 Swarm Shamblers. Let's clutter the field. I like Blizzard Brawl a lot, but you know what? Inscription of Abundance has been proving to be aces, actually. Being able to get over, you know, that big blue dragon, Imarith. Felt real great. Yeah, I like abundance. Oh, it's Dimir. It's not Izzet. Well, what does that mean? Are they playing Blood on the Snow? They must, right? Okay, land. Land is really good. In fact, land is kind of what I want to see. It's a land. And it's good to draw the Lair of the Hydra now. Flunk. Well, I can't do anything about that. So what I'm gonna do is turn this on. And I think that's 9 damage. Cool. Alright. I think this is my last one coming up. Alright, one more. Alright, match number 8 with the mono green Stompy in Standard 2022, proving itself to be a very, very powerful deck. And it's not surprising. Green's got a lot of really great cards in it. I mean, most of these cards are what I play in the Simic Stompy deck from Historic. So if it's good enough for Historic, it's got to be good enough for Standard 2022. Okay, let's get a Ranger class onto the field. Maybe we're up against a similar deck to the last one. Didn't really get to see it do much, unless this is just like straight mono green. Or mono black. What am I saying? Do I want to get out the Kazandu Mammoth? I think I do. Yeah, okay. I don't know what a mono black deck is foretelling. There's the blue. Okay, did miss the land. That's disappointing. Because I really wanted to do this and hold up the inscription, but instead I think I'm kind of stuck going Swarm Shambler into level up. This is not really going to work out, but I'll put the +1/+1 on the wolf, so if they do try to kill the wolf, it's going to be less damage. Yeah. Okay. Well, Flunk, they flunked Flunk. Hilariously enough. And I get punished for not pumping up the mammoth there. But it is what it is. Maybe I should put it out on the land. I don't know. I got so many utility cards in my hand, I feel like I want to put out a creature. Poison the cup. So they're just playing a lot of removal. Maybe it is that. Hold up abundance. It doesn't do anything, but at least this way maybe I can get to a level 3 ranger class. Get out the chariot. Lots of options. That's not bad. I feel like they're going to have control, like a counter spell here. And I don't know which one's more valuable, the troll or Asika's chariot. I think the troll's actually worth more. So I'll absorb the saw it coming here. It's a negate, sure. So this, I'm kind of betting, is a saw it coming. Maybe I just conserve my mana now and I start playing off the top of my deck with the ranger class. Yeah. If they can't get rid of this, it's going to be really hard for them to... Oh, that's great. I love that. Really great for them. Or it's going to be really hard for them to keep up with me playing off the top of my deck. Sure. In this case, it's, you know, it worked out. Land. So if I know I have a land coming, Yeah, I think it's a Seeka's, and then I don't know. We just gotta fight through their counter spells. That's all it is. Is what it is. Ooh, make a couple babies. Okay. Well, 3 permanents on the field that they got to deal with now. Drawing cards is good. Graven Lore. What a card. Draw 5. No, draw 3. Scry 5, draw 3. Not bad. 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. So they like the 3 that they saw and get to draw. Okay, I gotta read this guy. So, he's a legendary planeswalker 5. Draw 2 cards, then put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. Sure. Create a blue dog illusion creature token with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of cards in your hand. What? He's gonna make a massive dog? Is that what's gonna happen here? What? That's foolish. What? That's the first time I've read that. Cool. Cool. So, I don't have any way to get through that. I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure this out, and I don't know what to do. Is it just go super wide? I think it is. Do I want to kill this thing? I think I do, because I can't let him make another dog. If it makes another dog, I'm dead. So I got to sacrifice my chariot. And that sucks. Put it on the cat, because I'm sure they're going to jump in front of the chariot. Sure. Okay. Well, I'm super wide. It's not a fat joke. I got abundant Inscription of Abundance. I got Blizzard Brawl. Maybe I'm going to be able to get around this dog. They got to keep cards in their hand to keep the dog effective. And I think I can just start slamming in, just go around it, right? That's what I got to do. Mammoth is good. Maybe I should have Blizzard Brawl fought beforehand, but I think this is okay. They gotta have something like Flunk or I don't know. Hey, it's Flunk. What do you know? So I'm actually going to be able to kill the dog, which is kind of interesting. Cat beats dog. Nice. That thing is crazy. That's like, it should read, the dog's power and toughness are equal to half the number of cards in your hand rounded up. Right? Like, otherwise it's insane. Did they forget about the Hydra? I think they forgot about the Hydra. I feel like I've played against this guy before, this person before. Dumasse? Seems like a really familiar name. Oh. I don't know if I can risk going in with the Hydra. What do we think? What do I think? I don't think I'm going to get a better opportunity than now, right? And do I go for like 5? 1. I have 5, 6 mana open. I could just go for 3 and then follow it up with a troll. No, I miscounted. I think it's just go. I think I just go for it. Okay, I'm all in. I'm all in. They got me. They got me. All right. A little bit of a decision at the end because I wasn't sure if they'd have some kind of removal for it, but we got there. Wrap up. All right, so in Standard 2022, I think this mono green deck is definitely going to be one of the ones to beat. As far as this combination of cards goes, I'm not sure if it's the ideal one, mostly because Vorinclex is a big creature at 6 CMC, but it didn't need it. There were a few games I think it would have been nice to have drawn, especially when I was flooding out and the games were going late, but there are so many cards that can just instantly kill Vorinclex that I'm not really sure how valuable it is. You kind of get there just with the old growth troll werewolf pack leader. The ranger class was bonkers because the card is absolutely nuts. Asika's Chariot proved to be good. Even the Gnarls Professor was great. I loved all the cards in this deck. There are other green cards that I really like though that I kind of want to see in this deck, and they're in the 5 slot. I think they are things like the Frog Hemoth. I think this card has a lot of potential. It grows very big. It has haste. It's trampoly. Love it. Battle Mammoth I've seen in other decks. I think it might be better than having the Vorinclex in the deck. It lets you draw cards. There's a lot of spot removal in the format, so this is one to keep an eye on. And then, don't forget, Elder Gargaroth is going to rotate, so yeah, that's not going to be in this format. I'm not sure why it's showing me that there. But those are the two that I was thinking of specifically, Frog Hemoth and Battle Mammoth over the Vorinclex. Although, maybe you don't even need anything in that slot. Maybe you just go up one more Gnarled Professor. Maybe you go up another Blizzard Brawl. Something like that. Anyways, the deck is solid. Oh, Faceless Haven, also missing from the deck. Another thing to maybe consider. I kind of missed it, but the Lair of the Behemoth kind of does work too. Or Lair of the Hydra. Losing words, mixing things together. Anyways, it's been a long night. Cool deck. I think this is a good one and something to keep an eye on for rotation. Mono green is going to be the new aggro because I don't think mono red can hold a candle anymore. Anyways, that is it for this video. Have a great weekend. See you in the next one. Take care.